Aviators, welcome to the Fly Zone, where I'm going to be taking you through a journey of how I overcome turbulence, dropped off my baggage, and ultimately got the bag. Stay tuned, like, and subscribe now. Ooh, what's up, you guys? I still got this song in my head. Ooh, look into the mirror, only there you'll find the truth. Don't fear who you see, your existence is the proof. Your existence is the proof. I'm sitting up here having an aviator thought, of course, like I always do. And the thought that came to mind is how to take flight. Of course, me being the aviator, flight is of paramount importance to me. But what came to mind recently, ironically, and me singing about the song called Mirror, it's all about self-discovery and understanding who you are, why you were put on the earth, what is your identity. And so the eagle came to mind. I was like, Just started thinking about the eagle and in terms of taking flight, what that means. And so what's really cool about the eagle is one of the birds that flies the highest in the sky. And all the way, I think if I'm saying it correctly, I want to say they can go up like 7 miles and then like literally look down and see their food. And they can jet down and get their food. And I was like, wow, like that's amazing. And then ironically in Egyptian hieroglyphs, the letter A is characterized by the eagle. Dun, dun, dun. And then also the eagle is a part of the class of birds that is called Avis, which reminds me of what my papa used to call me. He had all other names other than my actual name. You know how your papa don't ever call you your actual name? He never called me Ava. He called me Averton, Avis, everything other than Ava. But I thought it was really cool to find out that the eagle is literally a part of a class of birds called the Avis. And the eagle, you guys got to look this up. The eagle has so many properties. But what I want to focus on today is, since we were talking about the mirror, and that also makes me think about, my boy Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror. But when we're looking into the mirror, like a lot of times when we look in the mirror, we only focus on the details because we never take the time to even think about ourselves like that, to that extent. But one thing about thinking about the eagle and taking flight is that the eagle is always operating from an aerial view. So they always have this high viewpoint, this high vision. They're not moved by the small things that are going on Earth. They are looking at things from a higher point of view. Catch that, y'all. Don't miss this. They are always operating and viewing things from a higher point of view. Everything is all about perspective. So if we look at our world today, what are some ways that we can view what's going on from a higher perspective, from an aerial view? And how do we find our roles in it exactly? And so when I started thinking that way, I'm like, the messages come higher, come hither, come up higher, rise to the occasion, take flight, darling. That's the only option you have at this point. You have no other options. You don't have the option to crawl. You don't have the option to slither. Your only option, the only option you have, is to go higher, to take flight. That will be the only way that you will survive these coming next 5 years. Take flight, darling. You can do it. You already have what's in you to do it. Now go do it.